Hello guys, welcome back to Shally-Entertainment. With the rise in popularity of Korean dramas worldwide, especially the survival genre, on today's video I'll be recommending 10 amazing Korean dramas featuring zombies and monsters. The video includes both movies and TV shows, and trust me guys, you're gonna love them. Now starting off the list, coming at number 1, Kingdom. Kingdom is a zombie Netflix show with 2 seasons already out, including a special movie sequel. The drama was a Netflix hit and also one of the K-dramas with the highest cost of production. The drama starred the likes of Jo Ji-hyun, Bae Do-na, and Jung Ji-hyun. Set during the Joseon Dynasty, 3 years after the Imjin War, it follows the story of Crown Prince Lee Chan and his subordinates who stumble across an unnatural plague that resurrects the dead, turning them into zombies. With a simple but entertaining plot, the drama features the prince and his subordinates fight for survival, and also the adventure of finding the cause and cure of the zombie plague amidst political conspiracies. The show was a pure masterpiece and had an amazing cinematography. It's definitely a must watch. And coming at number 2, All of Us Are Dead. All of Us Are Dead is the most recent drama on the list. The Netflix show topped the streaming charts this year. It revolves around a group of high school students who are faced with an extreme crisis situation when they became trapped in their school while a zombie virus spreads like wildfire. The story follows a tense battle between the students turned into zombie hordes and the struggling survivors. With no food and water, and the internet and landline cut off during the incident, they must use equipment around the school to protect themselves from the hordes of zombies in the midst of a battleground, or they become part of the horde. And coming at number 3, Train to Busan. Train to Busan is one of the highest grossing Korean movies of all time. It is a harrowing zombie horror thriller that follows a group of terrified passengers fighting their way through a countrywide viral outbreak. Seok-woo, his estranged daughter Swan, and other passengers become trapped on a high-speed train heading from Seoul to Busan during the disastrous virus outbreak in South Korea. Train to Busan is compelling and thrilling, with an emotional edge that is often forgotten in apocalypse stories. The movie was not just amazing but very emotional as we navigate through the feelings and regrets of the survivors. And coming at number 4, Sweet Home. Sweet Home is a supernatural action horror drama adapted from a webtoon of same name. The webtoon had a total of over 1.2 billion views. It stars the likes of Song Kang, Lee Do-young, Go Min-si, and Lee So-young. The drama is set in an apocalyptic time when the world was plagued by monsters. People are transferred into different kinds of creatures, and the drama revolves around a certain group of people who are trapped in a building surrounded by monsters and their fight for survival. Song Kang plays the role of a loner who moved into the building after losing his family in a car accident. He also gets affected and starts transforming into a monster, but he tries to control himself and use himself to protect the others. The drama has a simple but very interesting plot with good action. And coming at number 5, Peninsula. Peninsula is an action zombie movie that aired in 2020. It is also a standalone sequel to the 2016 film Train to Busan. The movie mainly starred Kang Dong-woon, Lee Jong-yoon, and Lee Rae. Peninsula takes place 4 years after the zombie outbreak in Train to Busan. Jung-suk used to be a soldier. He luckily escaped the devastating disaster that wiped out the nation of South Korea. Trying to adjust to and get on with his new life, he's proposed an offer. He's given the proposition of going back into the post-apocalyptic war to retrieve a truck full of money, and in return he will get a portion of the cash. Without much choice, he accepts. While on the mission, he comes across survivors as well as an even larger house of zombies than from 4 years ago, and he is separated from his team. Just as he is about to be bombarded by zombies, Jung-suk is able to get away from danger thanks to a family of survivors, and with them, he must try to escape the peninsula once again. And coming at number 6, Rampant. Rampant is a historical action zombie movie that aired in 2018. It was directed by Kim Sung-ho, who also directed the box office hit Confidential Assignment. The movie stars the likes of Hyun Bin, Jang Dong-gun, Jo Woo-jin, and Lee Sung-bin. The story revolves around Prince Lee Chun, who came back to Joseon after being taken hostage by the Qing dynasty. He is also an excellent swordsman. He gets a request from his brother, the Crown Prince, to save and protect his wife, who was pregnant at the time. Upon his arrival, he faces a growing plague of zombies as they fight to survive and to save the nation, which was already at the edge of being destroyed. The movie had great action and thrilling scenes. And coming at number 7, Hellbound. Hellbound is a dark fantasy Netflix series based on a webtoon of same name. It revolves around supernatural beings appearing out of nowhere to condemn people to hell. The series stars the likes of Yoo Ah-in, Kim Yoon-jung, and Park Jong-min. Hellbound was set in the year 2022 to 2027 in South Korea. An angel suddenly starts to deliver prophecies called decrees that condemn certain individuals to hell at a certain future time, either seconds or years away. Then three hulking supernatural monsters appear at almost exact time to maul and incinerate the person's body in a sort of spectacular show of force, called a demonstration as a sign of judgment due to the person's sins. The drama only had 6 episodes, yet it was very unique and thrilling, yet also very dark. And coming at number 8, Monstrum. Monstrum is a historical action movie revolving around the hunting and killing of a very dangerous creature that has wreaked havoc in the nation. The movie stars the likes of Kim Young-min, Lee Hye-ri, and Cho Woo-shik. A deadly outbreak of a plague and the rumors of a terrifying monster in the mountains leads the king to call upon his most trusted general to investigate and hunt down this beast. The general and his daughter and a friend set out to the mountains to track down this beast. Filled with the thrilling mysteries and amazing action cinematography, you will absolutely love this movie. And coming at number 9, The Host. The Host is a monster survivor film that aired in 2006. The film concerns a monster kidnapping a man's daughter and his attempts to rescue her. According to the director, his inspiration came from a local article about a deformed fish with an S-shaped spine caught in the Han River. Through an unfortunate incident, a creature of an obscure nature is conceived in a river. Then one day in 2005, in front of countless citizens taking a stroll and enjoying the weekend on the banks of the Han River, the creature reveals itself in a shocking display of horror. The main character Gangdu witnesses his one and only daughter eaten up by the creature right before his eyes. The once ordinary citizen Gangdu and his family are thrust into an unstoppable showdown with the monster. The film was a box office hit that year. And coming at number 10, Happiness. Happiness is set in the near future when there is an outbreak of the zombie virus. It revolves around a newly constructed apartment building in a big city, which has residents from diverse backgrounds. But as a new infectious disease breaks out, the high-rise apartment is sealed off. The residents struggle to survive while stricken with fear and distrust of others. Han Yeon-ju plays the role of Yoon Sang-bum, a member of a special police squad who moves into her new apartment, but as soon as she moves there, she faces a crisis. Meanwhile, Jung Yoon is a detective who had feelings for Yoon Sang-bum since she saved him in high school. Jung Yoon struggles to protect Yoon Sang-bum and other people from being affected by the virus. Thank you guys for watching. Do make sure to hit the subscribe button to follow for more movies and drama recommendations.